I am sitting here. I have my own mic.
You do, look at you.
I do, yeah.
You're all set up.
I'm
It's
all mic'd
hidden.
up. I'm a pro now, yeah.
John always wants to work too hard.
Yeah, I always want to do like the extra mile.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing the interview, guys.
All right.
So we're with the Abrams. Actually, I guess the closest you'll get to a hometown artist that we're going to talk to
right. It's
this
pretty close.
weekend. I mean, I'm Prescott-based. You're Kingston-based,
right,
so
that's right.
we're only an hour apart.
Yeah.
Right.
So, so we come all the way to here to interview you guys. Last time I think it was in Ottawa.
I think it was, yeah,
It's
for
like,
sure.
when are we going to do this in Kingston? We're that close, you know.
Yeah.
So you're back at Boots and Hearts. Like we were just talking about, it's this 4th year that
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've already had your set. So let's start with that. How was the set?
Oh, it was awesome. You know, James and I are constantly reminded about how excited Ontario country fans are. Like they just love the music, and you know, for them, they know how to party, but they also know how to appreciate music and come and listen and be a part of it. And that was what we found today, wasn't it, James? Like we were the first on the bill today over at Front Porch Stage. Had a great time, and the crowd was packed. It was so good to see people out hanging out, and I think the response here is just indicative of how, you know, how high on country music people are here in Ontario.
Now, with your 4th appearance done, well, I guess, and 5th technically, because you had a little pop-up show as
That's
well,
right,
right? Do you find that as your name in the business or in the world, or whatever you want to call it, grows and you become better known, does the reception and the audience that you have get bigger every year that you're here?
Well, fortunately here, we have felt that way for sure. I mean, you know, things go in waves, and due to, you know, all kinds of variables, you can have bigger crowds, smaller crowds at a lot of places. But fortunately here, we've done an okay job growing the audience, eh, John?
Absolutely. I mean, I remember the first time we played Boots, I think it was 2013. We were trying to figure that out earlier. There were about 20 people in front of the stage, and here we were today. We had about 1,500 or 2,000 people in front of the stage. It was great.
What was great was, I think actually the first year we were here, we had our dad, and Dad came along for the ride, and we had some cards. And after the show, we actually found out that those 20 people, I think, came because he was out before the show without us knowing, handing out cards, telling people, "Oh, these guys are going on. You gotta
Come
go
check
see
them out."
them."
Yeah.
You know, doing some guerrilla marketing there. So,
Now, was this before Warner? When did you get signed
This was
with
before
Warner?
Warner. So we signed with Warner in late 2015, early 2016. And so that, you know, the nice thing about Boots is we were here before we were signed. We've kind of grown the
And they
the
keep
audience
wanting you
organically,
back
and
even
they
now
keep
that you
bringing us
are.
back. Exactly. So we love it here. We love the fans here. It's amazing.
Now, how has Warner changed things for you? They're an amazing company. First, I love working with Warner.
I mean, it's night and day.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we love how much Warner as a record label appreciates music and the heart and soul of country music. They're amazingly, they're amazingly educated about the history of country music and what that means to us. And I just love that kind of support. James and I both feel that. And then, of course, James and I really we manage our own career. We're hard at work all the time on our music, and what they bring to the table is a lot of help, like a tremendous amount of help. So, Fine, our first single from the last record, it was in the top 40 on country radio. We'd never had that before. We just had our first single off this one. It was in the top 50. We got a brand new single, came out today.
Just today, right?
So it's really been an amazing ride, and there's such a great team to work with.
Now, you just touched on it. You have a new single out.
Yeah.
Like this shouldn't be, oh yeah, we released a new single. You have a new single out.
Yeah, it's called
And
Good Old Days.
Good Old Days, exactly. So, and we're talking about the good old days at Boots and Hearts. And it's off of an EP that's coming out next month, right? September?
Yes.
The EP's called Reminder. Yeah.
So it'll remind us of the good old days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this song is a high energy song. James and I have been, really loving performing it quite a bit on stage. Even before it came out, we were playing it for people, and we see the reaction we get from the crowd with the song. I think it's really special because the song, it's about a couple who are appreciating the good old days while they're happening. And that's something that I think we can all do better instead of just constantly thinking, what's next? James and I really we're at a point in our career, we're 18 years in, we were little kids when we started. We're at a point in our career where we really want to focus on these moments as they come. But you know what? The song is super autobiographical. It's all about James and I hitting the road, being together on as brothers out there, and it's you'll hear those lines in the song.
Well, and tying back to your question just a minute ago about, you know, kind of thinking about if the audience is growing and whatnot, that's often something that in your mind you can kind of you know, you can end up thinking about too much and miss the moments that are going on right now, you know, like thinking about how it could get bigger and bigger, and so that's always something that John and I are trying to be conscious of appreciating the moment now, regardless of where you feel you're at, because it's easy to miss moments when you're just trying to work for tomorrow, right?
Right. Now, Kingston boys.
You bet.
So Kingston and the Thousand Islands.
Yeah.
Not too many country artists coming. A lot of music coming out of Kingston,
True.
but not a lot of country. I mean, there's yourselves, and an incredible up and coming star that we've been doing a lot of work with, Abby Stewart.
Abby Stewart,
You
yeah.
know, just an unbelievable talent.
I know we see Abby Stewart around a lot. We also see Kyle Dunn,
Kyle
Emily
Dunn,
Bashel,
that's right, yeah.
Emily Bashel. Like they're you know, hardworking people, and I think that's great about Kingston is there's such a variety of music.
Right.
You know, all across the spectrum. It always felt like a great home for us.
What is it?
I'll tell you, guys that have been doing it for a really long time. It's really hard to ambush.
Yes.
Ambush from
Yes.
this
These guys are
area.
awesome.
They have worked a really long time. So.
And they're really great at what they do, you know. So I think there is a country music community in Kingston that's really awesome. We're so fortunate to share time with them when we do, and it's cool to be able to take it, you know, take sort of a little bit of the Kingston heritage with us on the road.
Absolutely. Now, so you've got the EP coming out. More shows on the horizon. What are you guys doing next?
Oh yeah, so we've got. I mean, this summer's been crazy busy. We had, Calgary Stampede, obviously Boots here. We had a show in Bothwell. We were in France playing for a
France,
big
that's cool.
American rock and country festival over there. We were in England this summer. It's been all over. We just got off our Sounds Good to Me tour in the States, which was about 20 shows down there. So it's been crazy busy.
You
but
moved out of your apartment?
We did.
We lived together. We've lived together for my 26 years. John's, what are you now? 29.
29, yeah.
Okay, so our entire lives, and literally just like about not even a month ago, we finally moved out of the same place together.
Finally flew the nest.
That's a big deal for us. Big deal.
No.
No more late night jam sessions. Well, not as
Well,
many.
we'll make it
Not
happen.
as
We'll just
many.
have to schedule them now. So.
Well, gentlemen, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Look forward to catching up to you
good to see
guys
you
again. We will. Thank you very much for taking out the time. Enjoy what's left of the weekend.
Right on.
And we'll see you down the road. Maybe in
guys too.
Kingston next time.
Make sure you get lots of sleep. That's what this festival's about.
Well, yeah,
Not really.
absolutely. Yeah, I think I got 3 hours last night.
Right on.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.